The night is darkest just before dawn, and in the world of CUVs, this next vehicle is the hero that we deserve. It is darkness. It is the 2021 Hyundai Kona Night. Let's talk about it. What is up, guys? It's Miguel, car guy, and today we are talking the Kona Night. I am so excited about this. I discovered this trim months ago on the Hyundai ordering system, and it finally started to drop here in Orlando. So if you like this or any other Hyundai and happen to live in Orlando, go ahead, click that first link in the description below that says schedule with Miguel. That way I can guarantee that once you get here, you'll be getting me, because I could actually go ahead and sell you this car. And if you can't buy a car from me, no worries, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share this video. That way you and I can keep on growing the channel big and strong. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and give you a general overview of what a Kona even is. Then we're gonna talk about what makes the night the night. Starting off with the way that the car looks, you can tell just by the silhouette that it is definitely a Kona, but something new for 2021 is the color, at least on the motor-powered vehicles. And the reason I say that is because this galactic gray was an option for the Kona electrics, but we've never seen them here in Florida. So this is the first time of me ever gazing upon this beautiful color. And my favorite part is that it changes in the light. It could look like a light gray, it could look like a dark gray, it could look like a charcoal. It is something extremely nice and different, and something that I'm a huge fan of. Aside from it looking good, it's actually quite practical as well. And the number one question that I get is, Miguel, is the Kona roomy? Well, let me go ahead and show you. Once you go and pop open the trunk, you can see that with the seats up, you actually do have 19 cubic feet, actually a little over 19 cubic feet of usable cargo room that you can go ahead and take advantage of. But if you really need to get some moving on, all you have to do is throw these seats down in the back, and you get a total of over 45 cubic feet of cargo room behind the front two seats. So I would say, yeah, it is pretty roomy. But let me go ahead and show you something else that's remarkable about the back seat space in your Kona. And the remarkability of this car is in the space in the back. For example, I'm 6'1" or 6'2", depending on the shoes that I'm wearing. And even with all my Thanksgiving, Christmas, and pandemic weight that I put on in 2020, I have a lot of headroom, and even more importantly, I have a lot of leg room too, and even hip room. Let me go ahead and close the door. Not even touching, bro. I am plenty comfy right back here in the driver's seat. This is exactly where I put this seat if I would be driving the car. So to answer the internet's biggest question on the Kona, is the Kona roomy? I would say yeah. Switching seats for the driver compartment, you can see that up front there is still plenty of room for the driver and whoever called shotgun for your little trip around the town. And just like the other SEL variants, you have a lot to look forward to. First and foremost, push button start is a standard feature in the Hyundai Kona Night Edition. Another phenomenal feature is blind spot. So if someone's next to you, the little lights light up and let you know that they are there. That way you don't go ahead and switch into a lane with somebody already occupying the space. And of course, if you have blind spot, you still do have rear cross detection. That way, if you're ever backing out of a parking lot and it senses a vehicle approaching you, it'll let you know, so that way you don't accidentally run into them. That is super cool. Now, another cool thing that it has is a leather wrap steering wheel, which makes it look and feel very nice. And of course, my favorite is 3 years free of Hyundai BlueLink. What BlueLink is the telematics system for Hyundai. So it lets you operate a few things remotely using your phone of the car. For example, if it's really hot or really cold outside, you can start the car from your phone. Let's say you're leaving Disney and know you're parked somewhere in the Simba parking lot but forgot exactly where. Well, guess what? All you have to do is look for the car finder in your phone and see a map of where your car is. Or if you really want to go ahead and scare some old people, scare some birds away, all you have to do, even if you're out of range of the key, is hit the lights and horn button, and the car will start flashing its lights and honking the horn. That is tremendously helpful, especially when you're in a pinch and really need to just get to your car to get around your day. And again, free for 3 years. If you stuck around to this point of the video, I figured I'd stop stringing you along and actually tell you and show you what makes the Kona Night the Kona Night. And as a thank you, remember, stay to watch the rest of my videos, because at the end of all my videos, I have a few bloopers. And even if you're laughing at me, I don't mind, because it might be that smile that really makes your day go from okay to good. So I want to be that person for you. Now, if you're looking through the interior of the car, you will notice on the inside that all of the door handles are actually black. Yes, they do have this black polished look on the interior of the door handles, emphasizing that it's not a regular Kona. This one is the Night. Now, speaking of things attached to the door, I figured I would mention that you also do have infinity speakers once you opt to get the Kona Night. That way you can go ahead and crank up your jams when you want to listen to your tunes and have the entire world fade away as you get lost to the sound of your music, day or night, in your Kona Night. Another one of my favorite things is the electric driver's seat. So if you're parked or even driving, you could do little or big adjustments just by touching the handles of the driver's seat instead of having to reach for a bar under your seat when you're driving at highway speeds. Much easier and much more comfortable to have the driver's seat electrified, and in the Kona Night, you have it. Stepping on outside of the Kona Night, you could see that that Night is taken to a whole new level. They have blacked out everything as far as they could. For example, just like the handles on the inside, the outside mirror housings are black, just like the Sonata SEL Plus. Black mirror housings, making it look a little bit more sporty. If you check out Hyundai's family trademark, the cascading grille, you will notice that the only chrome piece is the Hyundai symbol, and the grille is actually blacked out. Another thing, looking at the car from the sides, you also will see that where usually you would find chrome on the window trim and the door trim, it's actually black. Again, Night edition, baby, making it look a little bit more sinister. And let's get to the elephant in the room. I am talking about these 18-inch alloy wheels made by Rays. And if you actually look a little closer, they actually do say that they are for weight savings. Again, making it look and feel so sporty. But looks only go so far. So let me show you why the Kona Night is so sporty and fun. For some of you eagle-eyed viewers, looking at the vehicle from the back, you probably noticed right underneath the LED taillights that you have something saying 1.6T. That means it is a 1.6 liter four-cylinder, but with a turbo, it is cranking out 175 horsepower for your pleasure. Now, little secret, there is a little way to unlock the fun. Once you're in the driver's seat, all you have to do is push the button that says drive mode. It will retune everything in the powertrain to make it as sporty as possible, and that's really where the smiles begin, because it has very responsive, and with your dual clutch transmission, shifting through gears will be seamless, it will be fun, and it'll feel like a manual transmission without having to worry about stalling the clutch or grinding some gears. And that doesn't grind my gears at all, and that is probably one of my favorite things about the Kona Night. It is the first level to now officially bring its turbocharged heart. And so guys, that has been the 2021 Hyundai Kona Night. And no, I didn't go over every single little tiny detail of the car because it would take way too long, and I'm too far for that. But if you want to know more about the Kona line, go ahead, click this little video right here and see the video that I did on the 2021 Kona SELs. But guys, that has been my time, and thank you for watching the video. If you like it, please subscribe, like, and share. And again, if you live in Orlando, come and see me. Click that little description link, make a scheduled appointment, come in. I will help you get a phenomenal deal on whichever Hyundai you want, including the Kona Night. But until next time, guys, I'm Miguel, your car guy, and I'll see you soon. Oh, and in case you guys don't actually believe me, I'm showing you right here in the video. I would say that if I was going to be driving the Kona, yeah, that feels about right. I remember one time I was at a place called Rock Springs with my dad and brother and stuff like that, and a bird crapped on me. And he said, "Ay, mijo, that's good luck." So if that is true, this is probably the luckiest Sonata in the world. Ha! Cool, right?